Hey girls and guys, today we are in for another treat. I don't know if you guys quite remember. If you've been around for a while, maybe you remember a video that I did was called A Girl's Day Out. And I had my bestie, Miss Talia, with me. Well, a lot of you guys have asked about her over the years and, periodically wanted to know what she was doing, how she was doing. Well, now that I'm back in Dallas, we have teamed back up and Miss Talia is going to be joining us today and she's going to be putting me on the hot seat.
Hey hotties, my name is Talia Ariail and I am the bestie of Toni Duclottni, and today we are hanging out in her kitchen, cooking up some things, and also asking her some fun questions that you might want to know the answers to.
If you like these type of videos, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you join our sister brotherhood and be a part of the conversation. Okay, let's go with the nervous laughter because I don't even know what she's gonna ask me. Here goes nothing.
Okay, best friend, I already know this, which is very difficult, but how do you start your day?
I actually start my day with prayer or meditation. Sometimes I get distracted, so sometimes I have my phone and the first thing I want to do is go to social media. But I find that my day, especially checking emails and finding out what's happening in the world, and it can be sad and depressing. I don't want to start my day that way, so I rather start it with, God. It doesn't have to be something long or drawn out. It's just a sweet little conversation with God.
Love it. Early bird or night owl?
Do I have to answer that?
She both.
I'm both. Actually, so I unfortunately, I burn the candle on both ends, which is not good. But I tend to do better with being an early bird, believe it or not. So I wasn't always that way. I was always a night owl growing up. But being an early bird, I find I am more productive. I have more time to do things when I wake up early and get rest.
What are the essential items a woman must have in her closet?
Ooh, a blazer.
Yes.
A good pair of jeans.
Ooh.
And a pencil skirt.
Walk inside.
That doesn't include shoes because you gotta have a good shoe, a good pump.
You do have.
Gotta have a good pump. At least just one. Don't have to be expensive. It just has to look good on your leg.
With the three things that you just said, like it'll go with everything.
With everything. Yes, that shoe.
Okay, what would you suggest someone to wear on their first date?
Oh, definitely not all black. All black makes you look very closed off. So I would say, I gotta have on black now. I would say actually something nude, something fun, something that's neutral. So, it puts you in a bright space. Like that, she's modeling.
Okay, if you're trying to impress your husband or boyfriend on a date, what outfit would you prefer?
My husband? Oh. Well, it depends on where we're going. But if we're trying to be spicy, I'm going to wear something sexy. I want to wear something that makes him remember, like, why he was first attracted to me. Because don't be fooled. And people think, oh, I'm not attracted to him physically. Lies, lies, lies. That's how you get in the door. The brain is how you keep them. So definitely something sexy and spicy, like maybe that lace dress, the Nicole dress that's on the website.
Yes.
It's short and sexy, and then put a little pep on it. Yes, he loves when I wear that, actually. Yes.
What is the best part of being a mom?
Oh, it's so rewarding. To know that you have the power to shape and mold little people and watch them to, be productive people in society. Like, that's huge to know that you're responsible and to have, it's such an honor more so than anything. It's rewarding. It's very difficult, but it's very rewarding. I wouldn't dare think about ever change. I can imagine my life not without my kids.
What is something quick and delicious to cook for your family? Quick and fast.
Probably not this because kids not that into vegetables. But honestly, something that's quick, fast, and easy is going to be my famous rotisserie chicken enchiladas. If you like chicken enchiladas, the recipe is super easy. Maybe I'll post it in the description box. But you use rotisserie chicken. That's why it's quick. And you just take the skin off and then shred it. Add your enchilada sauce to it and some cheese. Roll it up, put it in a pan, cover it with some more cheese or some cilantro. And it's actually very nutritious. It's not high calories at all. You can actually add a side salad with dressing and still be under 600 calories.
What is the one ingredient you have to have in your kitchen?
Child, butter. Butter. Okay. That's why I can never be vegan. I try, I've got a mix of butter and olive oil, but actually y'all been lied to. Butter is a good fat. You just can't, abuse it.
Next question is a fun question for all of you looking for that special someone. What is the worst 3 things you can do on a date?
Oh, child. First of all, talk about yourself. Don't talk about yourself too much. It's okay to tell them things about you, but you want to also be a listener. Number 2 would probably be to be late. Don't show up late for your date. That's not nice. It's one thing about being fashionably late. Like, you can show up 5 minutes late so that you can make sure that other person is there first. So it's like if you're dating a guy, you want them to be there first for safety. You don't want to be the girl sitting there waiting on the guy. That looks a little desperate. So 5 minutes is the max.
Yeah.
Number 3, don't be that person that's on your phone and texting and on social media. It becomes a habit, and you sometimes don't even know you're doing it because it makes the person feel like you're not interested in them. There are others, but we're gonna stick with those.
Many. We'll get back to those because there's like a whole bunch of them. But okay, so what made you fall in love with fashion?
Oh my God, fashion has been. I think it was webbed into my DNA.
That's true.
Yeah, I grew up.
There'd probably be some fabric inside of there, like Versace fabric.
I totally, growing up, I loved fashion. My mom would dress really nice for her age. My mom had me at a very late age, but she would dress really nice. And I used to be so proud when she would come to my school all dressed up, because a lot of my friends, their mom would come to school with hair rollers and stuff. And, it's elementary school. Who cares? But my mom...
So your mom made you fall in love with fashion?
Yeah, and like the shows that I would watch. I had older brothers and sisters, and so I would watch things on TV. And I would like Dallas or whatever, the soap opera. And I'm like, I want to be fabulous like that. I want that. Like, I knew what a Birkin bag. I knew all about Jane Birkin. I was like, I want that bag so bad.
You gonna tell me Birkin has a first name?
Well, it was named after the Jane Birkin. Yeah. But
so, what's your absolute favorite color and why?
Okay, so y'all know my favorite color is hot pink. That's if I'm not wearing it. I don't like to wear hot pink, if you might have caught or imagined, but my favorite color to wear is actually nude. I love a good nude, like blush tones. It looks so good on our skin tone. I had my top on like this yesterday.
She dressed me today, by the way. So obviously this is for
That's what I would wear.
Right.
But I had mine on yesterday.
Well, at least the door open.
It does.
Be fabulous. We do a little operator or whatever.
Yeah.
So, next question, guys.
Cheers.
Oh, Lord. What is your favorite flower?
Well, orchids.
Yeah. All over the house.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I may have 8 or 9 orchids around the house, and that was me getting rid of some of them. So yeah, definitely orchids. Probably because they're difficult. Like, they need time. Like, I'm the woman.
We need time.
Orchids need to be loved on and cared for and maintained in such a way, and if you don't, they will die on you. Like, they will check out.
Okay, so this is a fun one, guys. For those of you who are looking for something fun to drink, what is your favorite cocktail?
Okay.
Clear throat.
Clear throat. I love a mint julep, and it has to be. The mint julep is the official drink of the Kentucky Derby. So a lot of people on the East, especially West Coast, don't know what a mint julep is. It is definitely a Southern drink, and it consists of bourbon, mint, powdered sugar, or simple syrup, which most people use. No lime, no lemon. And it is over crushed ice usually, but it is just so good. That's my favorite cocktail. My favorite drink naturally is a whiskey. Right now I'm on my bourbon kick, but I love scotch.
This is a fun one for those of you who are on a rebound.
Uh-oh.
Like a basketball. What are the first few things you should do after a brutal, hurtful breakup?
Invest in yourself. Take time to love on you and to allow God to refill all those things that you have emptied out into other people. Yeah.
I'm not even broke up and I kind of want to be just so I can do all that. Okay. What's your favorite hotel brand and why?
Okay, so I'm a Marriott brand girl, and here's why. I spent some time talking to y'all about, I think we talked about credit briefly one time. And I'm saying if you're going to do credit cards, make sure it's a credit card that's useful and beneficial, where you're going to get points, like manipulate them, use them like they're using you. And I choose Marriott because I have a Marriott credit card where you accumulate points and you can use those like when you go travel. And you don't have to, just because it's a Marriott brand, you don't have to stay at the most expensive hotels. If your money's not right and you're on a budget, stay at the Fairfield Inn or whatever it is. And then you accumulate your points, and then you can stay at the nicer JWs or the W Hotel, which they acquired recently, the SPG brands, and then or the Ritz-Carlton, whatever you might want to do. Don't count yourself out.
You can stay somewhere nice on a budget and get free nights is basically what you're saying.
Yeah.
I do the same thing.
With my credit card, I get a free night at whatever hotel I want to stay at every year. Me and
not even on the free nights, y'all. We're supposed to be just damn.
Mr. Toni be in your place.
I understand. All right, I can't do. All right. So this next question is crazy fun because a lot of people don't like to talk about it. But what is the biggest misconception of Black women who date interracially?
I think the biggest misconception is that it's about money, like that we're gold diggers. And unfortunately, it's not just from people on the outside of our community, it's also from within. People assume because they don't understand your preference or your tastes, and it doesn't even have to be a preference. Maybe it's just somebody who treats you right. Because people always ask, oh, you only date white men. Well, no. Unfortunately, I've only been treated the way I want to be treated by certain people, and that's who I date. I don't care what color you are. You can be green, yellow. I've dated the rainbow, but what I have is what I have. I did. Just because I don't put my business out on the street, especially, like people don't know who I dated. Like I dated 3 Black guys when I was in LA, and all of them dogged me out. Like every last one of them. So. And that's a whole nother story.
It is, I know.
Because it has nothing to do with color. It's about supply and demand. There is a short supply of Black men the caliber that I particularly want to date, because I'm going to bring something to the table. You need to bring the 2 or more. And the difference is white guys or whomever, especially white guys, we'll use them as an example, their pool is a lot larger. Like it's so many more guys that are on their level that they have to compete against. So they got to act better. They can't get away with some of the stuff that a Black guy can get away with because they know that the supply is large. When the supply is large, the demand basically is low. When the demand is high, the supply gets low. So that's the only difference. That was a long one. That's the whole video.
Okay, so what do you enjoy doing the most?
Oh, cooking. No, actually, no. Cooking with my husband. Actually, I love this. This has probably changed for me over the years, but I love being with my family. I love when we have weekends to just chill, be at home and cook together, and that's my thing. And I love being with my friends and stuff like that. So, yes.
And eating.
Yeah. So this is
so good.
This is kale and butternut squash. And it's just a simple little, I know I've been staring on it, but that's because I have some other seasons. I have a little jalapeno and I have some sage in here just to give a little extra flavor. And then we have some couscous over here as well. This is a tricolored couscous, and I have a little red pepper, olive oil in there along with some other seasonings. So we're eating a little healthy.
Easy way to get on your bad side.
Ooh, treat people poorly. I don't like arrogant people, and when people, especially when I go to restaurants with people, this is my ultimate test. So if you're ever around me and you want to fool me, okay, I'm going to give you the clues. Behave. Because the way you treat service people, so your waiters or the bus boy, that's how I'm going to gauge you. I do not like when people treat other people that they assume or think is beneath them a certain way.
Because you literally, we're the same. We're friends with everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody, the bathroom lady.
Oh,
like
yes.
literally, you went to
Yes.
see her in the hospital, and I thought that was so sweet. But that's who you are.
I flew back to Dallas to see her in the hospital.
Yes.
She had surgery. She's a bathroom attendant at the Ritz-Carlton.
And
Hey.
you did, and you grew a beautiful friendship with her.
Yes,
And
we're
she's
still
an amazing
friends.
lady.
Yes.
So that's nice. So it's just treating everybody fairly. That's this woman right here. She don't play around. She don't play around.
Okay.
Define happiness.
Okay, so this is a big one for me. Happiness is not really on my radar because happiness is actually temporary. My thing is joy. I want to find joy because you can be happy and it's temporary. And joy is something that you can live and rest in even throughout struggles and tribulations. You can still have joy because it's all about your attitude and it's something that you have to manifest from the inside.
Okay, best friends, so we all know that you are in the business of doing you, inspiring women, and making everybody feel like they're worth 1.2 million bucks. At least I do feel like I am, and everybody around you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Well, now that my life is completely unplugged, shaken up, and thrown back out here in Dallas, I've had to reconstruct some of those ideals. And for one, I want to get Dorcas House back up and going. Within 5 years, definitely Dorcas House will have its own building, will have its own thing set up here in Dallas. Yes, here in the Dallas area. And hopefully be able to duplicate the program throughout the country in every state. That's my number one goal, and then of course number two will be to continue to grow House of Hot. And the teaching aspect, I've fallen in love with teaching people how to create their own e-boutiques, and so that's going to be a course coming soon.
God, you're about to make me cry. Oh Lord, I wasn't expecting this. This was the last question.
Yeah, so
oh, I love it. I love it.
yeah,
I love it. But that's you though. You're always thinking about other people, so I love that.
yeah, so that's about it, you know.
All right, well, we ready to eat, y'all.
Yeah, we're ready to eat.
She's been stirring this pot. It smells so good.
This kale is super sauteed now.
And we are
good.
ready to
About
eat. But I hope you enjoyed this little questionnaire. Hey, put down below what else you want me to ask her and get all up in her business. That's what we do.
I appreciate y'all hanging out and getting to know a little bit more about me. If you guys like these type of videos, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We'd love to have you join in on the conversation and hang out with a sister and brotherhood. In fact, we want you to become a part of the sister and brotherhood. So be sure to hit the subscribe button. And until next time, we'll see you guys later. Don't forget to follow Talia. All of her information is down below. She's launching her YouTube channel, so be sure you like hers and subscribe too. I'll see you guys later.
Bye.
Love you. Shout out to Malacha behind the camera running things.
Love you, House of Hot family.
Bye.
I'm a dork.